Welcome back to Intro to Business. Today we're going to get started with starting your own business in our simulator. Please read through this page and when you're ready, go ahead and click on the link below. When you click on the link below, it opens to this site. Copy the class code below and then go ahead and sign up. What I'm going to ask you to do is sign up with Google. And then you're going to say that you're a student. And then you're going to put our class code in and hit submit. At this point, it's going to prompt you to create your business. Up above, it talks about, or gives you a little blurb about what's going to happen. And this is where you're going to go back to that pre-work that you did on lesson 1, where you kind of went through these steps and created all these things. So at this point, it's as simple as entering your business name. I'm just going to do this for an example. They're all good. Inspire tomorrow's youth. And then you have to decide on a strategy. So my strategy would be an innovation strategy, and then I'm going to create. Again, these things come from that pre-work that you did earlier this week. You're going to be prompted that you don't have any products to sell. So you need to create a product. So what I'm going to do is, you can always keep this little guy on. I'm going to create a product. Again, from our pre-work, you can create this product, okay? So we're going to name our product Edutopia Business. Product type is, where does this fall? So again, from your pre-work, you should have a category that this would fall into. So when I look at this, I'll be creating a software product. So I'm going to put it here. And then it says, what problem does this product solve for your customers? This product eliminates the need for lecture and traditional learning processes. What is this product and what does it do? Again, you'll be putting in all your information. We're just going to speed this along for the purpose of this video. It simulates the business world through an engaging platform. Okay. You'll notice that over here, we have $1,000 to start. So you're going to want to pay attention to that so that you don't spend all of your money. You'll also notice that we were kind of in the development of a new product, and in this simulation, it charges us $20 for that. We're going to go ahead and say next after we complete this step. Product attributes says, pick your attributes carefully. They will affect market demand for your product and how difficult it is for you to produce. So as far as technology level, I would say this is a medium product. We're not designing the next Facebook, Instagram, or anything of that nature. So I think this is medium. How technologically advanced is your product? How difficult will it be for your customers to use? We want to keep this fairly low. What degree of customer support will you offer for this product? We will have average. Again, when I look at this, if you want to think of it this way, cheap would be there's no support or you'll never get through. Economical would be like your chatbots, your different things like that. Average, there might be people in chatbots. And then expensive would mean that You can reach somebody via phone, email, video, lots of different things. And then luxury basically means that you have a personal contact that will walk you through this. So kind of, again, not too important how you select this, but just kind of a thought as you go through. How much will your customers pay for this product? I'm in an educational market. Educational markets traditionally don't pay a lot for products. So we're going to price this as low. Keep in mind here, I have now spent $30 based on my choices here. Again, I've kept everything kind of on the low end. Now we're going to click next and go to testing. At this point, it says commercial viability. It says before you can sell a product, it's important to understand if it's going to sell in markets that you are targeting. So we're going to select a market that we feel, or excuse me, a target segment that we feel is a good market fit for what our product is. So I'm going to select a market. As I see this, it just kind of prototypes all kinds of different potential customers. So I can kind of scroll through and see kind of who am I going after. And again, the names they use kind of indicate the market. So for instance here, empty nesters, those would be people that are older without kids. And again, it kind of tells you that. It tells you, are they young? Or do they have money? Where do they live? And then what I want you to do is just figure out, okay, I'm going to select one. I'm going to go ahead and survey the market. It says this is a 90% fit. And it also indicates that there's a demand here that's pretty decent. Again, if you hover over anything, it will show you how many units it might sell. Again, this won't mean a lot to you at this point, but the bigger this number and the bigger this number for market fit, the better the results will be. What I would recommend is going back and surveying multiple things. Now, keep in mind, if you don't find a fit above 90%, it's worth doing more surveys. But each survey does cost $30. Okay, so you can see my costs are starting to add up here, and now I'm starting to dip into my cash. So again, keep an eye on the money. It's always important in business. All right. At this point, I now at least have a product to sell. And I am going to, it says, before moving on, ensure that people are interested in your product by conducting viability tests. Okay. Well, we're just going to keep it moving on here and end product phase. And now it says, please wait for your teacher's instruction before proceeding. Okay. What I'm going to do is open up a little quiz for you guys that kind of talks about what you just did. So I'm going to open up a couple of these quizzes. And after you build your product, just take that quiz. As for today, we'll call this part good, and then we'll get into more for tomorrow. So not a whole lot to do besides build your product, but at least get started for today. And again, you'll see that little quiz pop up at this point when it's on your end.